the best worst movie by Steven Seagal is The Perfect Weapon.
Yeah.
Directed by Titus Parr, a fellow Swede. And so what did you like about The Perfect Weapon?
I really didn't like anything with it. Now it's but
I could go first by saying that I thought it was pretty interesting to see a dystopian film. If Steven Seagal movies weren't dystopian enough, just as they are, it was pretty fun to see like a mix between 1984 and Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
And although the film isn't very good, I thought it was kind of interesting that they actually focus on some sort of world building in this setting. And also, again, like with Machete, I thought it was pretty interesting to see Steven Seagal as an antagonist again. And I think he kind of fits that role as well, especially in his older years.
Yeah.
I think he should do more antagonist parts.
Yeah.
Because I think, he does them fairly well, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. But again, he doesn't really die in this movie.
No.
It's the same thing here, that he can't be killed by someone else.
You had my word. Avenge me, brother.
Yeah, he's in the end you think he has died.
Yeah.
But then it turns out it was actually a carbon copy of him. And then he kind of promises to exact revenge, and then cut to black and credits.
Which also feels really contrived. Like they didn't need to have that.
No.
And it wasn't established at all throughout the film that he was like investing into cloning endeavors or whatever. But yeah, pretty bad. What more? They kept playing the same song over and over every time they were like the main character and the love interest started making out or something like that.
It was like the theme of the film.
Yeah. What more can you say about it? There's one guy in that movie, and he's also just been in like bad action movies. The guy who says like, "Yes, sir."
Yeah, that guy was in Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah.
And a couple of other movies in a similar vein.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you think anything special of him?
I think it's just interesting because it seems like, some actors have really capitalized on this B-movie industry.
Direct to DVD or direct to streaming industry.
Yeah, and it's pretty interesting, I think. It might be like a modern time grindhouse
in a way
film industry, I guess. So it's always fun to see, that guy was in that movie, blah blah blah. But all right, maybe let's go over to Attack Force or the China Salesman.
Yeah, I can just say one quick thing also about like the lead actor.
Yeah.
Like when we watched Anaconda 2, like that wasn't a great film, but I think Johnny Messner did an okay job in that film. But I think in this job, he basically had one expression the entire film.
Yeah.
And I assume he did that because he was supposed to be this hitman.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this almost robotic hitman or apathetic hitman. But then there was like this scene where he was supposed to cry and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, and I remember that you mentioned that to me.
Yeah.
You had a particular problem with John.
Yeah.